Welcome, I'm the DeadwoodJedi. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video, and we're on the free-to-play on the road to Ultra Nightmare. It's CVC day, and this makes a huge difference as far as what I plan on doing, because not only is CVC day, personal rewards day, and our clan is extremely active, so there's a real opportunity to pick up a lot of quality rewards. So I thought we could kind of focus our talks on that today. Obviously, I got my 500 energy yesterday, or today, I guess you'd say, right here. I blew it all last night, or I blew half of it last night, just leveling up champs. And then I'm kind of trying to blow the rest of it today. As you can see, I haven't even used it all. My auto click abilities were lacking a little bit last night, but it's okay. It's totally fine. We're just kind of, I just want to try and, kind of progress things again, like we've been talking about, right? Getting more 6 stars so we can use War Master or Giant Slayer more often. And just kind of continue to grind and build up these champions, find ways to get some better gear. One thing I have been doing a little bit of is some Spider Den. Spider 10, it's kind of bugged, but 5-star gear drops really often here, and that's really good for me. So I've been trying to run this a little bit, trying to get some rings and stuff for champions like Elva, and because she doesn't have any rings, and it's a great way to add defense or HP to my champions, or even more attack. I finally found a little something for Rhonda. It's not great by any means, it's not ideal, but at least it's something there, and that in itself is pretty important. Actually, I have a Lizardman ring. I forgot I had this. But every little bit of stats, especially at these early stages, really makes a big difference. So finding it is pretty massive for me. So at some point I do want to not only rank up these champions, but level, but ascend them as well. And that is definitely something I have my eye on. But I really kind of want to focus on CVC, because let's take a look at the rewards. So first off, we have the clan rewards, and lots of energy, lots of chickens, brews, potions, right? All that stuff is in there. And obviously, our clan has kind of crushed it. It's not surprising, but they kind of crushed it, right? So obviously these are just great, and this is only tier 1. So these chickens are going to go a long way to helping me out, right? Not to mention the energy and stuff. Like, this is all massive. But now it's personal rewards time, and I definitely want to get up here because not only do we have chickens and energy at each of these stages, but it's stuff I'm going to be doing anyway, right? And an epic book at the end is a very nice end result there. Now obviously we have some people putting up some pretty good numbers here. I'm down here at about 10,000, so I've done something, but I think we can win. We should be able to beat this clan, is my hope, or my guess. And so I just want to kind of keep up the pressure and keep building and helping out my teammates. So that's my personal goal right now with this. And obviously it's free to play. I'm not spending anything on this. I'm just trying to do this as best as I can. I guess really at this point that's not going to matter, is it? So it's just about trying to grind it up as best I can and contribute as much as humanly possible. I'm going to have close to 1,000 energy, I think. After all is said and done, that's going to be my guess. Yeah, they got this hero's path. I went down this way to hopefully get, some more fun stuff. So hey, just a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, take a moment and hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss the next one of these videos that comes out. And of course, if you guys need help with your account, you can go to my website, DeadwoodJedi.com, where I'll be happy to look at your squad and make whatever improvements are needed to be made. But, when I'm doing that, I still want to play my own account. That's why I use BlueStacks, which you'll find linked down below in the pinned comment and description of this video. BlueStacks is a great way to run multiple instances of the game on your computer at the same time. And if you enjoyed today's music, we have that Soundstripe link down below in the pinned comment and description of this video as well. Use code DeadwoodJedi, save 15%. So this is kind of the plan of what's going through. Now, the one thing, one thing that I would like to do today with you guys is open some shards, because I figure that's the easiest way I'm going to get to be able to contribute. And I've been real YOLO on this account, so that's kind of one of the things. I'm just gonna keep that path going. I figure I've been YOLO, why stop now? Why not keep YOLO? It's a weird way to use that word, I suppose. But I figured that's what I can do. Now you can see I got 5 ancients from doing some nightmare campaign stuff. I have 3 voids I've been saving. I would kind of like to save the voids, but also it's a 10 extra Krisk. And somebody in our group has already gotten a heck of a lot of luck. So now I'm just like, well, I have to pull. I feel like that's the only rational conclusion to this, right? So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. So that's going to be exciting for us. I do want to show you my clan boss team too, because I want to point out one thing that I think everybody here knows, but just the the absurdity of what it is and what it means, because it's, well, I mean, it's quite absurd. My clan boss team, I think I did a run yesterday, and I think you saw it, or I saw you show you the score, and I did like 5 million or something on hard, maybe even on normal. It's green affinity finally on hard. Dude, look at that. 9 million damage? What the heck, man? 1 key. Affinity is such a huge matter. I mean, such a huge thing. It's wild. It's wild, especially obviously in these early stages where every little bit matters and surviving is really, really difficult to do. So that's pretty bonkers right there. Anyway, I just wanted to show that. I thought that was, you know, it's basically every time I do a run, I'm always like, wow, affinity's really important, isn't it? So just thought I'd include that. But anyway, that's kind of today's thing. Is obviously I'm trying to, my arena team has gotten a lot better, right? It's to the point where I can usually win 2 out of 3 fights. I can win 2 out of 3 fights easily, and I have a very strong chance of winning 3 of them. So I have my main team here with, basically Deacon into Frostbringer into Rhonda, and it's just doing wonders for me. And I can usually actually a lot of times solo one group just with that. I have, Defiled Sinner just to fill in the numbers. And then on the other side, I've got Elva with Ugo and Elhain. And so Elhain provides a lot of AoE damage, Ugo with the decreased defense, and then Elva's there kind of just to keep the wheels on the bus, and it seems to work. And then down here, I have Dithey, who I think I said that wrong. My apology to this Celts out there. I'll work on that. Someone gave me a note in the comments about how to say that. I'll work on it. But he's really good. I'm like really, really good. It's incredibly hard. I've been actually really, really impressed with him. And then Venom Mage. And so between the 2 of them, we're doing pretty decent work because I'm still leveling up. I don't even think I have gear on Jamarsa yet. So, but it's been a pretty solid 3v3 kind of team. So I'll be doing a lot of that today. Oh God. Sorry talking. I got to rush. I'm trying to meet up with YST. I woke up late today. It's all a mess. Don't worry about me. So I forgot to, I mean, the usual things sometimes go out the window in those cases, right? Oh man. But it's, I feel like the account's really moving along in a really good spot. Now I've also accumulated a fair amount of champions, rare champions at this point. And obviously we're going to be opening some more shards, and so I'm going to be accumulating a fair amount more. And so I think that's going to be really good. Once we can get a pretty decent coterie of champions, then I can really start to pick who I'm going to be adding. But I really do have need for at least one more quality champion in my clan boss team, and that is really what I'm really searching for right now. I could really use an AoE HP burn champion for spiders. That would be great. Those are kind of the 2 spots where I'm really kind of stuck at the moment. I wouldn't mind something for Fire Knight, like an Allure would be pretty awesome to have. But obviously, these are things that are going to come in time, so I'm not too concerned about it. Anyway, so that kind of covers where I'm at right now. I mean, I'm just kind of excited to pull some shards and see what I get. So let's go ahead, let's bust these bad boys out. My shard philosophy, by the way, from this point going forward, this is generally what it's going to be. Obviously, things can change, but the idea is this. If I have an ancient shard, I'm pulling it. There's no reason to hold on to it, right? So I'm going to be YOLOing the ancients. The void shards I'm going to save for 2Xs or things like this, where this is probably a poor idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Sacreds are going to be saving for 2Xs or things like this. This is probably a bad idea anyway. So, but that's kind of my philosophy going forward, because I've been YOLOing up till now, and I kind of want to keep that same thing going. And so I think we're going to be doing that. Obviously, leading into like a 2x for Ancients, I might, you know, hold off a little bit, but that's going to be kind of my thinking behind this. I literally have all these champions. Like, can we get me something new? Give me something useful, please. Epic would be great. Just might not happen, but it would be great. Come on. Give Daddy something good. Honor Guard. I don't think he's good, is he? Block Boss. Steal Boss. You could say. It might be useful in like Magic Keep or something like that. But I don't need someone in Magic Keep. Okay, Adjudicator. All right. This is why YOLOing is not always the way to go, guys. Chaplain, not what I'm looking for. Last one. Yes. Jareg. Jareg is legit, guys. He's legit. Woo! This is a big pull. This is a huge pull for Clan Boss. This is a really big pull. Now, part of the key for Clan Boss for me is going to get me cooldowns on Venom Mage as low as possible because I need him to take his turns. But Jareg's a real deal. Ally protection, increase defense, decrease attack on an A1, continuous heal. This is a great pull. Not only does he provide a second decreased attack champion to a Venom Mage, right, which is very nice, but that ally protection, increased defense, those are two buffs we've been desperately needing, desperately missing, and now we got them. So that's a huge pull. That's a huge pull. Not to mention his passive is actually a perfect combination with Elva, because when an ally takes 20% damage in one hit, which obviously comes from, you know, the Clan Boss, we'll put a continuous heal buff on that ally. And Elva's constantly putting continuous heal buffs out, and, you know, the passive healing. This should be enough. I shouldn't need any other healing. I shouldn't need Life Drinker to heal my champions. Between the two of them, this should be amazing great. So, really excited by that. That's great. Oh man, let's see if it keeps going. Let's see if we get really lucky. I mean, really lucky here. Void, no. Harrier, come on. There's so many champions in this faction, or in this rarity. Come on. Fellhound? Fellhound's pretty good. I actually kind of like Fellhound. He's pretty solid. He's a pretty solid champion. All right, last one. YOLO. Gold? Huh? No. God, not even epic, man. Oh. Wow. Seducer. In my opinion, Seducer's the best rare champion in this game. Which is kind of a weird thing to say for a champion that really doesn't get used as much. But he's an incredibly good champion. The problem is that he has to be paired with Temptress, and Temptress is trash. So, like, if you didn't have that, but ally protection and a block damage buff on himself, that's ridiculous, right? He's got increased defense buff on all allies and a block debuff for 2 turns, guys. Ridiculous. Decrease attack, AoE. Sleep debuff on the AoE. I'm just like, this guy's kit is phenomenal. And he's got good base stats. I'll tell you what. If they just made this part of his kit, like get the Temptress part out of it, and there's really no reason why she is a part of it, or made Temptress a viable Clan Boss champion, this dude would be phenomenal. He just brings everything you want, right? Plus, he's one of the only rare champions with a 2-turn block debuff ability. That in and of itself is great. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna need them, but that's nice. I'm accumulating options. That's kind of the key. I'm accumulating options. So I'm really happy with that. All right. We YOLO'd all our shards. Let's see where that put us on the list. Not very high. Okay, gave us another 10,000. Okay. Nothing crazy. It's only these move up pretty. Okay. We can get there. Not too shabby. We got another book. It's great. We're moving along. Trucking, baby. That's not where I wanted that. I didn't want that to go there. I want these filled up. Don't be a jerk about it. All right, we're out of books. I'll level up some champions, ascend some champions. It'll be good. I do want to point out, one of my people finally got me to 40, got 2 extra books. Those were awesome. Thank you so much. It's so huge. Like, that's made Venomania's Age 3 100% chance to land. It's massive. I see Thank You Jedi's been grinding up. We're almost at 30. That's great. DWJB's YC 39. We're almost to 40. I need you guys to get to 40 so badly. Please, please, please. I just need those books super bad. So, you know, help me out. Thanks. I just want to say thanks again. So clutch, you guys coming in and doing the work. Please don't forget about me. I need those books. I need you to grind. I don't need your accounts to be successful. I just need you to grind. That's all I got to do. Anyway, guys. Yeah, that's it pretty much today. You know, I'm gonna be forging materials. I'm gonna be doing everything I can to get more CVC points so I can just get more free stuff as I'm going through and doing kind of things I need to do anyway, right? Ranking up champions, sending champions, getting better gear. Like, it's all the same stuff at this point. It's going to be a rinse and repeat kind of situation, but I feel like we should be able to do that pretty easily. It's a lot of energy I got going on. So, and you can see I have a lot of rare champions, level 30 champions here. So this means I'm going to have a lot of food that I can start ranking up and getting ready. So hopefully soon I can take my Deacon, I can take my Venom H up to 6 stars and really, and my Jareg, which is going to be amazing. And maybe even my Dythe, who's been, I mean, I'm just really shocked with the amount of damage that Dythe does. And being Red Affinity really helps balance out both my Ugo and my Deacon, so I have options depending on what affinities I'm facing. But I definitely want Jareg ranked up. So, you know, if I can get those 3 ranked up, that'll just be absolutely massive for my account, and I think really be a huge boon to my team. Out of these rares, I think I'm gonna have a video soon kind of talking about which ones do you keep, which ones do you trash, and like which ones are really good. You know, the overriding thing with all that is like you use the best champions you have. Once you start getting epics, once you start getting legendaries, the rares don't matter as much, right? They're not going to be able to fill in and do that job nearly as well. So honestly, I don't much care about any of these. None of them are going to be, and to be fair, none of these are champions that I would really carry into the end game and have a lot of usage for, right? There's a couple that are intriguing. I think Hatchet Slinger, because he has a random unkillable ability. Where is it? This one. That kind of books down, that can be pretty useful, I think, in the faction war. So he might be somebody I want to hold on to. I don't think I need to hold on to Seducer, despite how much I like him. Fellhound might be nice just to build as a campaign farmer, but let me be honest, I don't really need to build another campaign farmer. Plus, if I really wanted to, I could build a lane up. But the difference between doing a 7-second run and a 30-second run is not great enough for me to really feel the need to hold on to this champion to build up. Fellhound does have some other really nice abilities, and so he might be worth holding on to anyway. You know, single turn block damage, continuous heal, and reflect damage on all allies, though. This can actually be really useful for Fire Knight, and so I might hold on to him, build him up. But outside of that, there's nobody here that's really going to be doing amazing things for me, so I'm not too fussed about it. And so yeah, I'm just probably gonna grind them up and grind them out, so to speak. But yeah, this is great. I got more food, more champions to deal with, so I can start ranking up some of the guys I am using and start getting some really high numbers on Clan Boss, start moving into Brutal, start moving into Nightmare, and then finally get into Ultra Nightmare. So anyway, that's the goal, guys. That's the plan. We'll see how it all works. I think that's all we got for today. So until next we meet, I'm the Deadwood Jedi.